Hey everybody, this is Brett Hoovler with Optimal Contracting. We are doing an RCD in-view recoiler quick install. Going to try to do this in one take, so bear with me. Here we have Carter showing us our DBD 141B, our DBD 300. Now he's going to go on to our power supplies here. That's a YC9 and that's a PS 537, power supply 537. A little different than ones we've seen on the other installs. That should look familiar. That's a DCD 305B stand, and then the DCD 306B sensor. And then of course our DBG 400 magnetic tool, also known as a lockdown tool. He is now on, just following along the instructions here, talking about the DBD 141B. That is the power, that is the power supply, Each cabinet should get one of those power supplies, even though they might only have one stand on that set. So this happens to only have one, but there are multiple ports on that. So now we're going through the DBD 141B hardware where included, and we are going to feed this USB back through the slot as Carter is doing here. So now he is digging into the DBD 300 and removing the tape. There's about 4 pieces of adhesive on that side. He's going to pull all those off. He's going to take the retractable end out and loosen it and putting it through. Now you'll see that little yellow clip on the DBD 300. It's a little finicky. You got to kind of reach in there and pop it out. And this allows you to put that power or the alarm node back into there like so. He's going to plug that in, and then he's going to put that yellow cable back down and to hold it in place. And he's pushing it back through. So we are not pushing the adhesive into the cabinet yet because we're following along. Looks like he's on step 7 in his instructions. We would ask that you please print off your instructions and take them with you. So he is opening up the hardware pack. He's looking for the second to the smallest post. There are 2 or 3 different sizes, 3 or 4 different sizes in there. We're going to pull out the second to the smallest. You're going to come around to the front there, SO. You're going to thread it into those 2 spots on the DBD 300 and slide it back through the slot into place. Now again, we are not finalizing this yet. We are just getting it positioned correctly. He's not pushing that adhesive down. There's a couple more steps before we adhere this to the cabinet. Again, I apologize. I'm trying to do this in one take for you guys, just so we get through this quickly. So he is pulling out an alcohol wipe because he's going to check his planogram, find out where this gets positioned on the cabinet, and then he's going to clean the backside so that adhesive will stick without being interfered with dust and other obstacles. So now he has checked his planogram. He knows where this is going to go, and he's sliding it into position. He's yet to press down and adhere it. So he's looking, double checking. Yes, this looks good. All right, now we're going to press for 10 to 15 seconds to get that nice and adhered to the cabinet. Again, your planogram is going to show you alignment is different on every cabinet. Now he's getting a lock washer and wing nuts. He's showing you the planogram here saying, hey, look, this only gets one, so I'm only showing you one. But again, some of these will have multiple cradles. So he's pressed it. He's ready to go. Now he's got his locking nut and his wing nuts, and he's going to go ahead and secure these in place. Pretty simple stuff here. Again, a lot of this is repetitive, so once you've done your first one, you pretty much can roll on the other ones. So he's locking this down, getting wing nuts on. Not too exciting of a video right now. Again, print your instructions, take them with you, follow them. The instructions are pretty good. This video is only about 6.5 minutes long, so you can get through this. I would suggest you watch this before you show up. If you're there and you haven't watched this, watch it. Christy is going to tell you to watch it in your startup email. She's going to tell you over and over, watch your videos. Okay, now we're going to put that wireless cradle in place. So the first thing we have to do is put the DCD305B. B, by the way, just stands for black. A lot of these stores get black or white. If this were white, it would be a DCD305W, but this is a DCD305B. That is a wireless sensor. Wanted to show you that when you put it in, the letters on the bottom are going to be upside down. So it's going to look a little different. There we're going to show you. So if you can see those numbers are upside down, then you're going to take your lockdown tool. You're going to push in, you're going to turn that, you're going to feel it kind of catch, and then you're going to pull firmly against it like Carter is there. Because you can pull hard and it will not come out. But if you pull hard and it's not locked down, it will come out. So that's very important. Now he is taking his cradle, putting it on, making sure it's nice and centered, that it looks nice. At this point now, we can take our USB power supply and plug it in. At this point, you will hear a beep. You can see he's plugged it into that power strip. That power strip needs to be on. He has plugged it in. Wire management is very important. We need to make sure this looks nice. We can't have wires sticking out. He's going to have a wire sticking out. If you could hear him talk, he's going to be saying, I have to fix that, yada, yada, yada. There is a tab underneath. That's how we open and close these. So basically he is pushing up on that tab. He is pushing the door shut, and then that tab falls back down. There are zip ties provided that he can open that back up and tie that back up. But that is essentially it, people. That is what we have to do to get this done. Super easy. Please watch the video. Call Christy if you have any questions. We appreciate all your help. Have a great day.